Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sunday Survival Tips. This is actually the second video that I've shot tonight. The first one, I got it all filmed. I went through and dumped everything out of my pockets just to show you what I carry on me, even when I don't have a bag. There's a lot of stuff that I carry on my body, in pockets and on my belt, that would help in any survival type situation. And as I got it all edited, it looked great. I was ready to post it. I went back and watched it, and as I'm watching it, I can hear the guys in the DD12 board screaming OPSEC. Like there's just OPSEC, for those that aren't familiar with it. It's operational security. You don't necessarily want to tell everybody everything you have and what's going on, because that opens you up to having that stuff taken, or having those skills that you have look incriminating in the wrong light. In preparing for whatever could possibly happen, or just life in general, sometimes you learn things or develop skills that don't necessarily want to tell people about. You don't want everybody knowing that you have that skill, because then they worry, or they wonder why you know how to do that, or how you learned how to do that. So there are some things that are just better kept to yourself. So with that in mind, I'll show you some of what I carry on a regular basis, but not all of it. So on me, as I stand now, there's a lot more than I'm actually going to show you. But the main items are right here in plain sight, my bracelets. Let me get up so you can see those. I have paracord here. This is a looser weave, and it's doubled up a few times, so there's probably 17-20 feet in there. This one is 9 feet of paracord. It is a little toggle, or this little toggle piece is a ferrule rod that I cut and drilled some holes in. And then on this side is a little stainless steel washer that I ground down this end so I can use it as a striker if I need to. So I've got that fire starter. I've got more paracord here. There's paracord in this bracelet here. So overall, I've probably got probably 50 or 60 feet of paracord stashed all over the place. There's some on, I've got the other little piece from this one is on my neck as a little necklace. So I have a couple little ferrule rods. I also have this large one because I like redundancies as far as fire starting capabilities. So I carry that to go with my Jacare Puko, which I am probably saying the name wrong, but great all-around survival blade. Really thick, holds an edge really well. Full tang, great all-around, all-purpose blade. Other than that, on my keys, I don't always have my keys on me, but when I do, I have a little can opener, like I showed you in the video a couple weeks ago with the tuna, or the can of corn. Little compass, little button compass, another ferrule rod, and keep a knife in my keys as well. Nothing huge, just a little small little knife, straight blade with a little bit of paracord wrapped around the handle. I also always carry, turned on, a tactical flashlight. This one has a USB rechargeable battery, so I can use my solar battery bank or any USB outlet and recharge the battery, which is awesome. And let's see, I have a little, just a tactical pen. It's, I guess, a self-defense pen, but it's a solid pen, and as a tattoo artist I find myself writing and drawing a lot, so having a nice high-quality pen around always helpful, and it doubles as a self-defense item should it ever be needed. I also always carry a first aid kit. It's about the size of an Altoids 10. There's not a ton of stuff in here, but I've added a few items that weren't here when I initially got it, and I carry this partially because, one, I like to be prepared, but also because I have a 5-year-old daughter that doesn't act like your typical girly girl. She loves playing outside and getting dirty and getting injured frequently. She's not always careful, so having Band-Aids and all the necessary first aid supplies on hand wherever we are is helpful. Let's see, is there anything else? I'm sure there's lots of other stuff. I always have, of course, a lighter, just a typical Bic lighter. Yes, it's pink. I get pink lighters often because nobody will steal a pink lighter from you. You get a lot of crap about it, but nobody walks off with it. But I just keep it in this little case. It's got a little lid that flips over it, so it's not constantly having the button pushed down in my pocket and spewing out the precious butane, so it actually works when I need it to. When I have my vest on, I also have a little other Altoids tin that has char cloth and fire starters. This isn't always in my pocket. It just happens to be at the moment. But aside from that, one more item that I will share with you. Actually 2 more, but a Swiss Army Swiss Champ. So another knife that I always have these two. This one I use as a knife, and this one is basically a miniature toolbox. I don't ever actually use the blades on these. I use the screwdrivers, the pliers, I use the saw, the file, things like that, but it's basically there as a multi-tool. And then the last item that I'll go through today is an important one, at least in my opinion, because I've had many occasions to use it without anything going wrong. And whether the shit hits the fan or not, this is something that is helpful for cleaning it. I keep a Ziploc bag with paper towels and toilet paper, not just because paper towels are useful to have, especially with a kid that makes a mess, but I don't know how many times I've gone in the bathroom and done what I need to do, only to realize there's no more toilet paper. I have many of these stories, and none of them end well for me, although they are quite entertaining if you're not easily offended, I suppose. But I always carry a little bit of toilet paper in one of my pockets somewhere. So that's it for what I have as far as my daily carry that I'm going to share with you, because the rest of it is for me to know and you to wonder about. But that's it for tonight, I guess. A little bit of survival items, but also just a reminder of operational security, or OPSEC. Don't go telling everybody your business. Don't share everything with them, because you don't know who might take advantage. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching.